got tricked. I don't think I was tricked into going to flight school. I think what happened to me was there was a kid in our class that was always looking for opportunities to get a day off. And so the recruiters came around, they were looking for pilots, and their offer was if we would take that aptitude test, which was a test that could take at least 2 to 3 hours of your time, that you could have the rest of the day off. That would get us out of class from the Officer Basic course. And a bunch of us jumped at the opportunity because just imagine you're in San Antonio and you get a day off. God, the things you could do. And so we jumped at that opportunity, and it was very clear to me that not a single one of us that was taking that test was even interested in passing it. The whole idea was we were going to get a day off. So we were so blatant about our non-interest in the test that many guys were just flipping coins for the answer, especially for the true and false and those kind of questions. And what amazed me, I looked at the proctor for the examination. He was a master sergeant, and he was just sitting there, and he just smiled. That should have been a dead giveaway. About 2 weeks later, we get this announcement that all of us guys who had signed up for this test now had to go for medical screening. And of course, long story short, most of us passed all the medical screening except for that one guy who convinced us to do it. His eyes were too bad, so he was the only one that didn't have to go to flight school, because shortly after that we all got orders to go to flight school. I was curious about what happened, because I never got the results of the aptitude test. I was curious about why the aptitude, what did I score on the aptitude test? And then I was told by one of the guys who knew the routine. He says, oh, the aptitude test is just to get you on a piece of paper. That's all that's about. It didn't matter whether you could pass it or not. The whole idea was, are you medically fit to go? Because flight school will determine whether or not you can fly. That tells you the story of how I got into flying.